this time we're talking about we are on the third. Let me explain here both to discount plan and discount. Now on the discount plan, here's where we define who and what kind of this plan do we have for them as a discount. Now let's dive in and create a plan, and let's say 20 off, right? Then our customer, let's say Felix, and that is how we define a discount plan for our customer. Now this is normally just well for categorizing customers and the discount plans for each customer. But now let's talk about the discount now itself. Now here is where we create a discount where we choose the discount plan, let's say 20 off. Then we say up to, let's say 20 off of mid-year. Now here is where we define the discount plan for that customer and everything. Now on that customer, we've given them 20 off mid-year, and the discount plan is 20 off. Applicable for which product or specific product? Is it active or not? Percentage discount? Are we giving them a percentage of flat discount? Now valid from, let's say, on 4th and till, let's say, the end of the week, so that will be on 11th. Then value, let's say 20%. Working with a 20%. Minimum quantity, how many items do we want them to purchase? The discount to apply with the minimum quantity, let's just say 1. Then maximum quantity, let's just say 10. The discount only applies in between 1 and 10. Then what are the valid days of the discount? Then that is how you create actually a discount from a discount plan. And thank you guys for joining, and keep using LeeSify app. LeeSify is a great app with awesome features. See you on the next one as we talk about notifications and send notification feature. But now I won't talk about these. We'll skip this. This will be at the end of the system, once we've already created users and used the system for a while, and that is how we'll test on how to send a notification to a user. And let's talk about warehouses. Or let's do this. Let me just merge these and use it as one video. Now on the all notification is where you'll view the notifications that has been sent through the entire system, and normally this feature has to be enabled for you through the permission, so that you can see how or what other users are sending from to each other. And then the send notification allows you to select a user and send a message to a user. Maybe you can attach something and submit and choose a reminder date for the same. And once you submit a notification, the other user will get a notification here. There will be a notification tab that will appear here, showing you the notification that a reminder that you got a notification from someone. Yeah, and that's all about send notification. Warehouses, we had talked about warehouses in the first video. Here is where you define your shops, and it will depend on also your package. Does it allow you to have how many warehouses? And you can always click and add a warehouse. If you already maybe you've migrated to another system, and or you like maybe you had a system, then on us, then you had exported your data, you can always import via the CSV module and have the warehouses in the new system. On the tables is where now these features we've defined it to use normally for restaurants. So you define tables like table 1, table 2, table 3, and table 4. So instead of using a customer, use a table as the customer. So that is how it works. And you can just always add table, name, number of person, and description. Then you submit, then create a table. A customer group is where now you define your clients into groups. You can always create a customer group, let's say wholesalers, and the percentage discount you want to give them. Let's say they are well known for, maybe you give them up to 20% of, you can submit. Then once you add a customer, let's say add customer, you can always choose a customer group, wholesalers, then the name and everything. Then on the brand is where now you define your brands. Let's say you're selling electronics. We normally have brands like Samsung, LG, we have like Sony and everything. So you can always click add a title, let's say Samsung. If you do have a logo, you can choose the logo, then submit as the logo. Then the logo of the brand. Now you can navigate your products based on the brand and everything. Then basically on units, let me discuss this on the next video. Bye bye.